Today we're painting a mountain, and I've already put some clouds in, and I'm going to show you how to paint a mountain with a palette knife. So I've got some linseed oil, and I'm going to oil out my canvas. I put a little bit of linseed oil on here, and I'm just going to rub that on. My already dried paint, I have mixed some black and a little bit of brown in there and a little bit of blue. I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to create my mountain. I don't want it directly in the middle. That would be a composition no-no. So I'm going to come over to the side and I'm going to make some little bumps and valleys coming down. Reload the knife, and I'm going to put another little mountain peak right here. We're just creating the shape of the mountain. There we go. Down here, a little bit that way. This one needs to come over onto this side. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. This will be a double peaker. And let's do a little peek over here. We'll probably not see it in the future because we're going to put in some trees. But just in case we see it, let's put it in there. Once you have your mountain on there, the shape of it, you can go back in and kind of pull away any excess paint that's on the canvas, because it's not going to help you having a bunch of paint on the canvas for that next step. The next step, I'm going to use this 2-inch brush. I'm going to come in here up to this side, and I'm going to just push just up to the edge but not over it. If you push over it, you're going to get these little spiky, fuzzy look to your mountain. Then I'm going to pull it out in the direction of your slope. Up here, you push up there next to it, next to the edge but not over it. On this side, I'm going to be going this way because the slope, that's the way the slope goes. So I'm going to push this way, push it this way, fill in a little bit right there, not a lot. I'm going to push up the highest peak and come down this direction, sweeping it down, sweep it down, and then this way, the slope goes this way, come up to this edge right here, and get into the sky area. I saw it kind of doing that. Sometimes you have these flyaway bristles that kind of do that. This way, and we're going to put some slope in that way. I'm also going to fill in a little bit down here. Hello, I'm back. As you can see, things didn't work out outside. The painting fell over a few times. I had to scrape it because of the paint that smeared all over the canvas, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. You know, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish up. We're going to put on some highlights and some shadows onto the mountain. I'm going to use a white with a little bit of pink in it for my highlight. The trick is to be as loose as possible. And what I mean by that is just like 2 fingers is super, super loose. You just want to touch the palette knife to the canvas and then just gently guide it downward. So I'm going to grab it. I'm going to touch to the canvas, go up to the edge so you don't have that look of a cartoon look, and then just gently guide it downward. I'm going to gently guide that downward, and then you get nice breakage right up to the edge, turning the knife a little bit and pulling it downward. Just turning the knife. I want it to be as loose as possible. I'm going to come over here and I want this to kind of like go over into that. The trick is just a small roll of paint. See how small that is? Like I said, if you get a lot of paint on there, all that paint's going to transfer over to your canvas, and you're not going to get the look that you want like that. You want that breakage. Now with this, you have to push up into the sky just a little fraction so that you can get rid of any black lines. Got a peak right here. Do you see this little peak right here? You can't use this long side for that. You need to use the small side right here. Just going to come up here and just touch. The shadow color is kind of a gray color. So I'm going to come up here onto this side and just go up to the edge and pull down. When you get to these little valleys, kind of try to blend them together by like pulling up into that highlight color so it looks like it's natural. So you have the big long sweeping motion, and then you can have these smaller motions where you come in and just barely gently do this, you know, where you're still not putting a lot of control into that knife because you want it to break. And come up, I push a little bit into the highlight and bring it down. So this is a big slope, so I want a nice long motion there. I can bring that shadow color all the way over like this, and then I can go back in and put in more highlights and give the mountain a little bit more definition. You know, I can bring this peak in front of that one if I wanted to. Let's bring it over. So it even sets that back a bit. Okay, this is a lot of paint on here, and this is what happens when there's a lot of paint. It almost looks like frosting. Coming in. And bringing it over. See how that brought that mountain in front of all these? Say I want a mountain right here, like another little peak right here in front. What I would do is I would touch it right here. And I'm going to turn this to the side so you can see what I'm doing. It's almost flat when I do it. It's almost flat when I touch it. And I just barely pull. Jiggle my hand a little bit. Just barely pull. And that's what that does. That's what we're looking for. That's something that took me a long time to figure out. I'm like, what? I can come back in. I can add a shadow to that. Sometimes you just don't like the way it looks. You just have to go back in and just reconfigure things. I just want some color in there. So you don't like how something looks. I don't like how that small mountain looks. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to scrape it off. Scrape it off. Now that I've scraped it, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more right here. I'm going to put in my highlight color. And we're going to pull that downward. Let's see if we can get that in there. I'm going to come up and add some shadow to this side. A little bit more. Right in here. Now that we have mountains within mountains, I'm going to take a 2-inch brush and I'm just going to tie in the mountains, the bottom of the mountains to the mid portion of the mountains. So I'm just going to tap it in the direction of the slope. Be sure not to go up in here into your white and your shadows and your highlights too much, because it will show and it will make you unhappy. I'm just going to tap it. Tap it in a little bit of it. And now I'm just going to very gently tie that in. Softens it. Yeah, you want that. You want that softness. Why not? Too many harsh things in life. We need some softness. There you have it. We have mountains within mountains within mountains. So I'm going to give you a close-up of this. But I warn you that things always look better further away. They always do. Okay, it looks better further away. All right. Take care. We'll see you next time. And if you get a chance, subscribe to this channel. It'll make me happy. Give me a thumbs up. Make me happy today. And I hope you have a good day. Okay, take care. Bye now.